Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فتعالى الله لملك الحق فتعالى الله لملك الحق فتعالى الله لملك الحق بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وبعد السلام عليكم my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Muhammad Awal Amin from Nigeria, indigenous of Lagos State in Attila Kogame, Senegal State, a village called inside in Attila Kogame. That's where I'm from, that's my tribe, that's my village. I'm in a tribe. This is my number 72 video. I come to this Lagos now once on television. I'm living inside Lagos in our area. Lagos in our area. So every time when you come to that mall, that's why I find me to I'm living. My business is selling phones for having what I'm selling. So today's topic is about Allah taught us. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us a love speech. How Allah taught us. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us how to speak, and then Allah subhanahu taught us Quran, He taught us how to speak. So look at it here. You see, when we go to the Surah Al-Anfal, look at it, chapter 8 or 1, verse 17. Said, فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُمْ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى وَلِيُبْلِيَ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ بَلَاءً حَسَنًا Inna Allah Sami'un Alim. The verse says, you kill them not, but Allah killed them. You throw away not at the time that you do throw away, but Allah throw away. That He might test the believers by a fair trade from Him. Very Allah is all here and all no one. Look at it. So you see, then look at it here. The philosophy behind this verse has no end. Then when we go to Surah Al-Rahman, the verse said, chapter 55 of the Holy Quran, verse 1 said, Ar-Rahman. Allah is Ar-Rahman, the most gracious. Allah al-Quran, He's one that taught, Allah is one that taught us Quran. Then verse 4 said, Allamahul Bayan, He's one that taught us, Allah is one that taught us how to speak hello speech. How to speak hello speech. Look at it here. Ar-Rahman. Says it. Allah is Ar-Rahman, meaning the most gracious. Allah al-Quran is one that taught us Quran. Then verse 4 said, Allah mahul bayan is one that taught. Allah is one that taught us. He taught. Verse 3 says, Khalaq al-insan, He created mankind, human being. Verse 4 said, Allamahul bayan, He taught him hello speech. Hello speech, meaning how to speak. Allah is one that taught us. Then, you see, when we go to Surah Al-Anfal, chapter 81, verse 17, say, فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُمْ. You kill them not, but Allah killed them. You throw away not at the time that you throw away, but Allah throw away. You see, when you are a child, immediately when you started, when they give back to you, you born, they give you are started, that time you started crawling. Oh, that one is Allah going to teach you alone. And then when you get up, you started, you're speaking, you are talking, people are not understanding you, and then you also, you are not understanding them. Gradually, Allah will make you clear your understanding, so that you understand to your full strength. From there, you will not understand well. So to reach your full sense. Then here, Allah said that فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ. You killed them not, but Allah killed them. You وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You throw away at the time that you throw away, but Allah throw away. Now look at it. If you go to an imam, and then if that imam teach you Quran, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. Because of the verse in Surah Al-Anfal, Allah says, فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You killed them not, but Allah killed them. You throw away at the time to do it, but Allah throw away. So when you go to the imam, and then imam teach you how to recite the Holy Quran, how to know the Holy Quran, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. Also, when you go to the imam, and then he teach you how to perform salah, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You killed them not, but Allah killed them. But you throw it at the time that you throw it, but Allah throw it. Therefore, if you go to imam and then imam teach you how to recite the Holy Quran, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. Then, if you go to an imam and then the imam teach you how to fight in the cause of Almighty, then that imam that teach you, he teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam teach you how to manufacture weapons or what, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You killed them at the time that you killed them, but Allah killed them. You throw away not at the time that you throw away, but Allah throw away. So see, that's again when you go to the imam, and then imam teach you how to manufacture a cloth, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then he teach you how to make food, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to perform fasting, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. Then if you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to give zakat, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to manufacture vehicle, aeroplane, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to build a house, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to construct the road, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to be obedient to Almighty Allah, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. فَلَمْ تَقْتُلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You killed them at the time that you killed them, but Allah killed them. You throw away at the time that you throw away, but Allah throw away. Then I say again, if you go to an imam and the imam teach you how to manufacture handset telephone, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. Then if you go to an imam and the imam teach you how to manufacture radio, television, that imam teach you, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then the imam teach you how to manufacture gun for battle, then that imam teach you, but Allah teach you. Then if you go to an imam and the imam teach you how to manufacture bombs for battle, in order to fight battle in the cause of Allah, then that imam teach you, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and then imam teach you how to manufacture nuclear weapons, then that imam teach you, not but Allah teach you. فَلَمْ تَقَتَلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You kill them, that but Allah killed them. You throw away at the time that you throw away, but Allah throw away. Therefore, when you go to an imam and the imam teach you whatever he teach you, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. So I said, if you go to an imam, the imam teach you how to face Qibla, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. So you see, if you go to an imam, then the imam teach you how to manufacture shoes, then that imam teach you, not but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and the imam teach you how to manufacture jet, that imam teach you, not but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam, the imam teach you how to manufacture arrow, then that imam teach you, not but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam, the imam teach you how to manufacture, how to shoot an arrow, that imam teach you, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and the imam teach you how to shoot a gun, then that imam teach you, but Allah teach you. If you go to an imam and the imam teach you how to fight the cause of Allah, then that imam teach you, but Allah teach you. فَلَمْ تَقَتَلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You kill them not at the time that you kill them, but Allah killed them. You throw away at the time that you throw away, but Allah throw away. Therefore, when you go to an imam and that imam teach you whatever he teach you, then that imam teach you not, but Allah teach you. You see, the philosophy behind it has no end. So you see, Allah SWT taught us how to recite the Quran. Allah SWT taught us how to speak. Allah SWT taught us everything. And then again, if you still want Allah to teach you again, there's another way. When you adjust your voice, when you follow a way between some word that we are saying, a way that Allah just for us in Salah, say that we should adjust our voice, you will not allow no hiding. Well, I say, well, don't hide it. But follow it. Then not a way between that say that we should adjust our voice, meaning you will not allow no hiding. Unless somebody comes close to you, you will hear as if this one prophecy is reciting. Then all your recitation in Salat, all your recitation in Tasbih, all your recitation in Dua, you will adjust your voice, meaning you will not allow no hiding. Unless somebody comes close to you, you hear as if this one prophecy is reciting. Then every word that he doesn't know the meaning, then you now follow a way in between. Adjust that to your voice. Continue mentioning that word. Continue mentioning that word. Continue mentioning that word. Then a new word will visit your tongue at a time that you doesn't know. You see that, look at the meaning of this word. Before you know it, you know the meaning. So if you want Allah to teach you directly, this is another way. Follow a way in between. That Allah said that you should follow in Salat. Not even in Salat, even in the speech. In your speech, immediately when you want to know about a word, then you will now put it in a way between. That word, you will now adjust that to your voice, continue mentioning that word. Continue mentioning that word. And then you continue praising Allah with it. Continue praising Allah. Continue praising Allah, and then you mention that word. Then Allah will teach you directly So you see, Allah teach you. If Imam teach you anything, whatever Imam teach you, then if that Imam teach you not what Allah teach you. وَلَمْ تَقَتَلُوهُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ قَتَلَهُ وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You kill them not at the time that you kill them, but Allah killed them. You throw away not at the time that you did throw away, but Allah throw away. So I say, so philosophy behind it has no end. So I think this is what I'm going to solve. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.